swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cardinals offense will have the football first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big... he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about moving. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. QB got it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the first down.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
So Texas A&M's offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country.
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the back. All by himself. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Running back searching for a hole. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Wants to go up top on first down. to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Reads it, fires complete. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's good for Fighting Texas GANg. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They're working that left side. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. At the 45 on his way. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. He leaves it with his back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this.
The gift to the tailback.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First and 10 for the offense. The inside handoff. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like that.
Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in inside the 10.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to barrel in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Power football with the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Cardinals will hustle for the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Finds his back in the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it off.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense...
Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Fights off a defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Texas
score.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. And this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job of taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it over the middle. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Creates a little space. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Floats it out in space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this.
He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown Cardinals. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Aggie! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll try the run. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quick.
There he goes. To the house, he got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Heels the punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. We waited so long to start the season.